Good morning. Good morning, children. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Okay. So yesterday we discussed inverse proportion, isn't it?
Ma'am, can I explain the question again? Second one you have given. Inverse.
Homework question. Is that homework one? Mithun, which one?
Ma'am, that x by 100 by 60, 200 by 30, 400 by 50.
Which one? Homework question or yesterday's question? Which one, Mithun?
Yesterday's question.
Then 660. That one? 660.
Ma'am, 100 by 60, 200 by 30, and 400 by 50.
Okay, not by. It is not by into. I will explain. I will explain. Okay. X, Y, 160. X, Y, 100, 60, 160, 230, 30, and 320, isn't it? Children, please wait one question. Second question, write the question. There are 100. Third one, okay, third one. There are 100 students in a hostel. There are 100 students in a hostel. There are 6A students are here? 6A children, your class is cancelled. 6A students, your class is cancelled. Many students. Okay. There are 100 students in a hostel. In a hostel. Food provision for them is food provision for them, food provision for them is for 20 days. Is for 20 days. How long will these provisions, how long will these provisions, last if 25 more students join the group? If 25 more students join the group. 25 more students join the group. Here number of students and provisions for food. As number of students increases, provision for food will decrease. Okay, so we will take X as number of students, X number of students, and Y days, number of days. X number of students and Y number of days. As X increase, number of students increase, the food will be decreased. So number of days will decrease. So here we can say that X and Y are in inverse proportion or inversely proportional. X and Y are in inverse proportion. Now, prepare the table. X is what? X is number of students. Number of students. Y, number of days. Number of days. First case what? When number of students are 100, read the question. There are 100 students in a hostel. Food provision for them is for 20 days. So when the number of students are 100, the days are 20. And what next?
20.
When we increase the number of students 25 more. So if we increase 25 more students, 25 more students means what? 125 students. 25 more students means 100 plus 25. 125 students. 125 students. So number of students is 125. We need to find Y2. Days we need to find. X1, Y1, X1, X2, X1, X2, Y1, Y2, X1, X2, Y1, Y2. So write X1, Y1 equal to X and Y are inversely proportional. So X1, Y1 equal to X2, Y2. X1, Y1 equal to X1, Y1 equal to X2, Y2. Substitute 100 into 20 equal to 125 into Y2. So Y2 equal to 100 into 20 divided by 125. Simplify.
Ma'am, 16.
16. Y2 equal to 16. Y2 equal to 16. That is, if number of students are 125, the food provision lasts for how many days? 16 days.
16 days.
Will last for, the food provision will last for 16 days. If number of students are 125, the food provision lasts for 16 days. All of you read the question and answer once again. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you show the slide? Ma'am, can you show the slide?
Can explain the game.
From that table, after drawing the table, from that onwards can explain.
Okay, after
100 plus 25 that.
okay, see here we can understand that here x and y are inversely proportional, because as number of students increase, the number of food for days for food will decrease normally. Okay, so it is x and here x and y are inversely proportional. If two variables are inversely proportional, our condition is what? X1 y1 equal to x2 y2. Okay, so x1 y1, x1 is 100 and x1 is 100, y1 is 20. 100 into 20 equal to x2 125 into y2. Then y2 will be 100 into 20 divided by 125. Clear, Midun?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
All of you? Can I move to the next question? Krishnaveni, Alana, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you show the slide?
Next question. Next one. 6 pipes are required to fill a tank. 6 pipes. 6 pipes are required to fill a tank. Six pipes are required to fill a tank in 1 hour 20 minutes. In 1 hour 20 minutes. How long will it take? How long will it take? How long will it take if only 5 pipes of them, if only 5 pipes, only 5 pipes of the same type are used? Of the same type, of the same type are used. The same type are used. Here number of pipes and time. As the number of pipe increase or decrease, what happened? As number of pipes increase, the time will
Time.
decrease, isn't it? No, as number of pipes increase, the time to fill the tank will decrease. So number of pipes and time to fill the tank are inversely proportional. So let us take x as number of pipes. Number of pipes, y, time. Okay, now x, number of pipes, y, time in minutes, because 6 hours 20 minutes. So time we will take time in minutes. Time in minutes. 6 pipes. Time 1 hour 20 minutes. How many minutes total? 1 hour 20 minutes is
80. 80 minutes.
1 hour 20 minutes means how many minutes?
80.
80 minutes. And if we use 5 pipes, we need to find y2. This is x1, x2, y1, y2. X and y are inversely proportional. X and y are inversely proportional. X and y are inversely proportional. So what can we write? X1, y1 equal to x2, y2. Substituting 6 into 80 equal to 5 into y2. So y2 equal to 6 into 80 divided by 5. Find 6 into 80 divided by 5.
96.
Hmm?
96.
96. Y2 equal to 96. So using 5 pipes, the tank will fill after 96 minutes. The tank will fill after 96 minutes. After 96 minutes, the tank will fill using the 5 pipes. Using 5 pipes. "96 minutes you just convert into hour and minute.
Ma'am, 1 hour 36.
1 hour.
36 minutes.
1 hour.
1 hour.
And 30 minutes.
30.
46.
40.
1 hour.
36,
36 minutes.
36 minutes. 1 hour 36 minutes. So it will take 1 hour 36 minutes to fill the tank using 5 pipes. Clear, children? Anlia, Dion, Abhishek, is it clear? Over?
1
Devika?
minute, ma'am.
Huh?
1 minute, ma'am.
Okay. Over? Next question. Over? Can I change the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
If a box of sweets is divided among 24 children. Question number 6. Isn't it 6 or 7?
Fifth.
6. Okay. If a box of sweets divided among is divided among 24 children. 24 children, they will get 5 sweets each. 5 sweets each. How many would each get? How many would each get? How many would each get if number of children is reduced? If number of children is reduced, if number of children is reduced by 4, reduced by 4. If number of children is reduced by 4. Number of children is reduced by 4. If a box of sweets is divided among 24 children, they will get 5. As you know, as number of children will increase, the number of sweets will be decreased for each. Each will get less number. Okay. So here we will take X number of children, X number of children. X number of children, Y number of sweets, number of sweets. X and Y are inversely proportional. Or this is inverse variation that we can represent. Here X and Y are inverse proportion. When number of children is 24, each will get 5. And how many would each get if number of children is reduced by 20? So what is the total number then?
Reduced by 4.
Reduced by 4. So what is the total number then?
And 16.
Reduced by 4 if
20.
20.
20.
Number of children is reduced by 4. We have 20 minus 4, 24 minus 4, 20 children. 24 minus 4, 20 children. So number of children is 20 and number of sweets Y2. X1, X2, Y1, Y2. Here X and Y are inverse proportion. Or follow inverse proportion. X and Y are follow inverse proportion. So X1, Y1 equal to X2, Y2 gives what? 24 into 5 equal to 20 into Y2. So Y2 equal to 24 into 5 divided by 20. How much?
6.
6. So each student will get 6 sweets. Each children will get 6 sweets. Each children will get 6 sweets. This chapter is very simple. No, it's over. Today it will over. We have some more questions. After that, we will complete. Over all of you, can I move?
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute, ma'am.
Over.
Yes,
Over,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Can I explain again? I have some confusion in this.
Which one? The same.
Yes, ma'am. This is.
Okay. See here we have
Ma'am, in of children is reduced by 4. After
see,
can you explain?
okay. See here we have, first of all, we have 24 children and they will get 5 each. Okay. After that, if, suppose 4 children are went home. They went home, only 20. We have only 20. Okay. 4 left. So what will happen? There are only 20 students. So
20.
question, if the same number of sweets are distributed among them, how many will get? Okay. So 20, if it is 20, we need to find how many sweets each students will get. So that is equal to 6. 20, because x and y are in direct proportion, we can say that 24 into 5, that is x1, y1, equal to 20 into y2. So y2 equal to 24 into 24 into 5 divided by 20 equal to 6. So each will get 6 sweets. Is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Next one. A batch of bottles were packed. A batch of bottles packed in 25 boxes. In 25 boxes. In 25 boxes. Packed in 25 boxes with 12 bottles with the 12 bottles in each box. In each box. If same batch is packed using 20 bottles, if same batch is packed using 20 bottles, batch is packed using, if the same batch is packed using 20 bottles each, 20 bottles each, 20 bottles each, 20 bottles in each box, 20 bottles in each box. How many boxes would be filled? How many boxes would be filled? A batch of 20 bottles, a batch of bottles were packed in 25 boxes. We have 25 boxes. In each box, we are filled 12 bottles. We have 25 boxes first. And in each box, we are putting 12 bottles. Next packing, the same batch. We are using 20 bottles in each box. So how many boxes will be there? If we increase the number of bottles in each box, the number of boxes will be reduced. When we increase the bottles inside the boxes, we will have we have a need of less number of boxes. Instead of 12 bottles, instead of 12 bottles, we are putting 8 more bottles in the same box. So some boxes will left behind, isn't it? So let us take X as number of boxes. Y number of bottles. If number of boxes are 25, bottles are 12. In 25 boxes, first of all, they did using 12 bottles. And if the number of bottles increased to 20, boxes will reduce. That X2 will reduce. We need to find that. All of you try to get the number of boxes in the second case. If bottles increase to 20, how many boxes will need? Here X and Y are inverse proportion.
Ma'am, 15 boxes. Ma'am,
15 boxes. 15 boxes.
15.
Correct. 15 boxes. Correct. So here X and Y are inverse proportion. We can write X1, Y1 equal to X2, Y2. So 25 into 12 equal to X2 into 20. So X2 equal to 25 into 2 by 20. That is equal to 15. So instead of 25 boxes, only 20. If we are putting 20 bottles in each box, we need only 15 boxes. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in my screen, whatever you're writing, it is coming slowly only.
Okay. And that is because of network issue. Slow network. Okay, I will wait. You write. Is it clear? Dion?
This first chapter will be over.
This period it will over. Rest of questions I will give as homework. Okay. Next period we will start new chapter.
Ma'am, construction chapter.
Construction, and we have construction and comparing quantities. Comparing quantities we will start during the next period. That also within 2 days we can complete. I already told you know